Hey guys, welcome back to Subsistence. We are now in the month of September. I did a couple of days of grinding for resources offline just so that we can make a little bit of progress today. I did a bit of fishing and built another power storage and tried to generate some power. So we have a bit of fish because we've got the cooker now, and I would love to be able to try and make some of these items that we've got. And I placed a couple of platforms outside. I'll show you that in just a second. But with regards to resources, I let the refinery run and generated 20 zinc fragments so we can make the frying pan, hopefully. And I've been making ingots and just trying to just generally move things along a little bit. Haven't gotten any lock crates or anything interesting like that, and I am still very low on ammo. So, let me show you quickly outside what I did. I just put a couple of platforms down. The stairs that had been here for a while, I just moved them, connected them to a couple of platforms, and I'm going to redo this little area here so we can have two plant beds side by side, but for now I've left it as it is. And this might actually be a good place to fight the hunters from. So we might put some protection up there, or maybe some triangular base pieces. I don't know, we'll experiment with that a bit later. Nothing else upstairs. But now we have the resources to make a couple of things. So let me grab the ingots and the zinc. And we've got some power. What else do we need for the frying pan? We need 4 adhesive. And there's one other thing I want to make, which I can make in my inventory. I want to make the glass window for over there by the garden. Okay, and we've got some of that. So let's make the glass window first while the power mass is still ticking up. We've only got 45 scrap left, by the way. Okay, so that's the one we need that opens and closes, and then we'll finally have this base completely enclosed on this ground level. And for the frying pan, we are going to need one more adhesive, and the mass is where we need it to be, so that's good. And yes, let's make that. So how is our power going to be left? 500 power. Okay, we have now a capacity of 2,500 power storage. So I added, as I say, the new power storage. I need to add another mass one, but for now that's good enough. Let's craft that frying pan. And I will put the glass away. We've got enough to make something else, but I'll leave that in there for now. Okay, let's get this fitted. So this area in there at least will be completely weather tight. It's going to clip with the cooker, but I think I can live with that. I did harvest the wheat and replant, and we've got some tomatoes on the go. I added a bit of fertilizer. As I say, in the fridge we have some fish, so we can make some, hopefully, fish cakes or something. But let's grab the frying pan and get that placed in the cooker, and hopefully we can start making some nice recipes. Oh no, I need to put it in equipment. There we go. So this should have unlocked all the recipes now. Yes, we've got hash browns, which needs potatoes and onions. We've got none of the vegetables, by the way, for this. Liver and onions. Steak and eggs we can't do without chickens. Omelette we can't do without chickens. Bacon and egg sandwich we can't do without chickens. And bread. We can make fish and chips if we make some flour and some lard and get some potatoes. Fish cakes, we're going to need eggs, so that's a no-go. And we'll need crayfish for that as well, and potatoes there. So for the moment, we are pretty much going to have to rely on liver and onions, I think. Yeah, we're never going to get mushrooms, not this side of winter anyway. Yeah, so I need to put another plant bed down. That's something we're going to have to work on today. So let me have a look how much a plant bed costs. So we'll need 100 mass. And we've got the rest of the ingredients, so that's fine. what I could do is recycle some nails to get the mass up, but I think it's probably best we go out and get some actual stuff. And we need some iron so that I can make a lockpick as well. That would be really nice. Okay, well, we've got a spare pickaxe. We have the ammo that we have. I made a few nails. We'll leave the power generation going today. And hopefully that can completely fill up. And when we get back, we'll make another plant bed and get that put outside. So maybe what I should get refining is this potassium, because we are going to need it for the garden. So I'll leave that on. And we'll eat and drink. And then head out and go and see if we can get lithium. Because I think that's all we need for our second circuit board. We've got the two capacitors, semiconductors, sorry, that we need for the next circuit board. And we just need some lithium. We need 6 pieces of lithium to make 2 capacitors. Yeah, that's right. It's early in the morning. I haven't woken up yet. Yeah, so 6 pieces of lithium. And we can get the second circuit board made. And then we can hopefully craft up a wind turbine. And that'll give us extra power as well. Yeah, we've got everything else we need. Okay, let's head out and see what we can do. Hopefully it'll be a good loot run. It's fairly early in the morning. I have kind of hung around the base a little bit too long, but that's fine. So we're going to head that way today. So I'm going to jump off the side of the rock here. Probably trigger this wolf, but that's fine. We're going to run anyway. And I need to be picking up all the scrap I can find. But really, the main point today is just to try and get as much lithium. And get back home. And get that turbine crafted. And possibly a plant bed. It depends how it goes. So I'll pick up all the wood I can as well. And I'll turn that into sticks as we run. And then that will be able to be recycled later for a bit of mass that we're going to need. Yeah, it was pretty fun doing the fishing, but it is so time consuming. I think I fished for roughly 2 days to get that much fish. That's in the fridge now. I haven't eaten any of it, and it took a while. It's something, if you're built on the side of the water, it's something you can do in the evenings. But if you're built away from the water, it's a bit of a slog. Right, we're going to just swim across here quickly. And make our way over to the double waterfalls over there. Along the way, as I say, I'll pick up as much wood as I can. I'm wondering if I should start chopping the big trees. Because we're going to need some grubs. I've used up all of the tackle that I had, the lures. Oh, another cottonseed again. That was a funny sound. I thought there was somebody there. Okay, we need those casings too. Let's keep a weapon out. Got a chicken and some wood here. Another bag. I'll grab that for sure. Okay, anything over here I've missed? Don't think so. Well, there's a potato, or a potato seed. Potato seed. Well, we're going to need those. We know now. Mashed potatoes going to be a big thing. So we'll keep picking those up. And once we get the second plant bed, we'll start planting some potatoes and some onions. I think they're going to be the main things we're going to use for now. And I need as much iron as I can get as well. But this is, what, zinc? Zinc. Okay, see if we've got anything going on here. There's usually an animal on this side. I see a box. I'm going to grab this wood first though. We should be able to make quite a bit of progress. I'm very happy to get that frying pan, but it doesn't look like we can use a lot of it straight off the bat. We'll continue working on those ingots if we can, but I want to get a lockpick next, I think, as well. I'm going to use any of my iron. It'll be for a lockpick, I think. We have rogues over there. 4 of them all in the same area, so we'll avoid them. I'll swim this way. At least we know they shouldn't be over here. Although they have been building pretty close to each other recently. I've noticed a bit of a trend. Okay, what's this on the rock? Got to be careful because they could always come over here to fish, of course. In fact, they are kind of walking this way a little. Right, anything on these rocks? I'm just going to have a very quick look. Love the sound of the water running through like this. That's pretty cool. Let's start at the bottom here on these rocks, just down here, and work our way up. So we've not been over here, have we, for a few days, I don't think. We're about to break this pickaxe, so I'll swap out for the other one. We're nice and safe here. And take a moment to just eat a berry. We're good. Okay, let's keep looking. So lithium, please, game. Couple of pieces if you wouldn't mind. Guess we'll start on this rock here. There's Piggy. Hi Piggy. Don't kill me. Right, first piece of lithium. That's good. Good news. Alright, we got 4 from that. And is that second one? Oh my goodness. We have been lucky today. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we're pretty sorted now. I am going to continue on though and see if we can find any more, because the more we can find, the less we have to keep coming over here. So, I mean, it's guaranteed now that we're having to do this regularly, the way the game is set up now. But I'll take that. Very happy with that. Let's get this bag while the bear is still away from us. Nice bit of ammo so far as well. And I need medicinal plants. I made a bunch of tonic. Used all my medicinal plants up. So I need to collect a load of those again. Thought I could see something. A couple of piggies. I'm just heading this way for the wood. I'll start making some sticks. And there's a berry here. Alright, let's do a few sticks on the run. And we'll eat you. So I always have trouble crafting by clicking the mouse button. It's a little slow. Not as responsive as I think it could be, and I realised the other day, and it's something I noticed in all the years I've been playing Subsistence, I can use the C key to craft. Hi bear. And that is much, much faster. And I can just click that on the keyboard and it crafts a great deal in a short time, so... Never thought of trying it before, can't believe it. And as I say, all the years I've been playing. Okay, so we got the lithium we needed nice and early. And now we're getting other resources, which is very welcome. I'm going to circle back around and check the top of these rocks here. Okay, so what do we have? Anything? Doesn't look like it. There's something on that rock there. Is that just iron? No, another bit of lithium. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, well, we can make the wind turbine today, definitely. We'll just work on the mass. And we've got the generator to bring the power up, of course. I want that wood down there. Let's just check this out here. Any animals up here? I always thought this would be a nice rock for a base as well. It's quite a big, complicated rock. There's something on top of there, but that bear is very close by. Could we get up there? I wonder. Is this a bad idea? Yeah, another bit of lithium. Bit less on that one. But I think we're done now for lithium. I think we'll head off and get some wood and kind of head home now. Hang on, what's this? Oh no, that's just a bit of the rock surface. Right, let's gather all the wood from here. Hopefully that bear's moved away. There's a moose down there. And this one. And this one. And there's a couple over here. And that bear is a bit further back. Lovely. Yeah, we've done very well today. Let's just have a quick look what we've got. We have 15 pieces of lithium. That'll see us good for a few days. Right, well, let's head home. I will do a bit more crafting. So, there we go. A little bit of wood. And we'll avoid those rogues. Hopefully we can pick up a bit more ammo on the way back. That'll be quite nice. There's a wolf down here. I think we're far enough away. No, there's a wolf in the middle as well. So we should go up, I think. Yeah, go up and above. I think that's the best lithium haul I've had in-game for a long time. This is definitely the best place to come. And we might still find a bit more. Although I'm not seeing anything on these rocks right now. I've got to be careful here. Well, there will be a cougar. And I don't know where it is. And I want to make sure there are no baddies around. What is that? There's a wolf. Okay, well, we can get this wood. Let's check out these rocks. He's coming over. Okay, I'm gonna just run. And I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll run up and see if we can just hit up a bit of obsidian maybe on the way back. I think that might be a good idea. We're over here anyway. And it's nice and early. Such a lovely game. I love it when it's like this and the weather's nice and quiet and we can hear what's going on around us. When it's stormy, it is a bit of a different beast. Right, there's the cougar. So that's good as well. Let's grab this. So cougar up there. So we can take just a moment to grab a bit of the wood here. Check these rocks. Yeah, can't really go on those rocks. There's a wolf there. Okay, we've got a bit of potassium. So again, we're just looking for bits of obsidian on the rocks along here, and then we'll just continue on back home. And get working on that wind turbine. Oh, it's going to be so good. Yeah, and we've got enough of the lithium to do quite a bit of crafting, actually. Because lithium and pearls makes the semiconductors, capacitors. Makes the capacitors, and then obsidian and silicon makes the other thing, I think. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. And we've got a lot of pearls, although we do still need to do some pearl diving. Let's check up here. There will be another cougar somewhere around here. Okay. I'm going to go on these rocks, I think, and have a look across. We've got some copper. I'll grab that because we're always going to need this. And we're right here. Be a waste to leave it. But let's check over there, see if there's any obsidian hanging around, see if we can see the cougar. The cougar is right down there. See the tip of the axe? So we should be good to check out these rocks here. Maybe we'll get lucky with 1 or 2 pieces of obsidian. Okay, keep going. Be careful of any wolves that might be around here. Yeah, not really seeing any obsidian. Right, anything on this rock? Sometimes it can be kind of difficult to spot. No, and I'm not seeing anything else around, so... Okay, well, we struck out on the obsidian, it looks like, but definitely a good day for the lithium. Very good day. Okay, we've got a wolf there. We've got something else here. What's this? Bit of iron. I'll grab it. And a bit of potassium here. When we get back, that refining should be done. There's a wolf there. Yeah, that refining should be done, and we hopefully can do the crafting we need. Plant the garden up, possibly get a second garden plot on the go. That'd be awesome. We've got some potato seeds. We picked up one today, of course, but we did have some already. Okay, I'm just going to check over here for obsidian on the way back. Nothing so far. Nothing's standing out to me anyway. I don't want to go too much further, because we're running away from our home. And it's getting dark, so we've got to be careful. Let's check out this rock. Anything here? Nope. There's a rabbit. Nothing here. There's a bag. We'll grab that. Nice. Right, I'm going to have a protein bar or two, and I'm going to drink my water, and we're out of fruits. Maybe we'll find something on the way home. Yeah, nothing much going on here, so that's fine. I am not complaining though, it's been a really good resource run. We'll grab this bag though. Very cool. There's a bear there. Got to avoid the hunters, so we'll just keep running. That is very scary when you hear the animal running through the bushes there behind you. It's a very good way of checking whether something is following you, actually. Very good way. See how much easier it is to grab level 4? That means it's killed a hunter. I'm quite close to the hunters over here. I've got to be careful. What level 4 were you? Kind of intrigued. So we got a level 4 wolf. So you've killed a hunter nearby. A level 4 wolf might be some good eating. Yikes. That's still quite scary. Alright. Let's carve you up and get back home. So, how much resources do you have? Oh, well, that's pretty poor for a level 4 wolf. Oh gosh, we've got a hunter down there trying to fish. Let's see if we can avoid you. It's just down on the rocks down there. We should be able to just run back this way without triggering him, I hope. Yeah, he's kind of stopping looking at me. I think we're okay. There's something, a level 1 here, okay. Gotta be careful because my stamina's running out. Haven't been picking up any fibres or anything really, or looking too hard at stuff on the ground as we've been running, because I've got the sun in my face in my office right now, and I cannot quite see the screen very well. Hopefully I've not missed anything too important. But we'll get the wood off the beach here. I think there are some animals near our base. Yeah, I think so. Let's get some water anyway. Yeah, we've got a wolf, is that? That's a wolf, isn't it? I can't actually see anything. Oh, it's a frigging bear. We're dead. Oh, I missed. Oh, goodness. Okay, I am infected. Luckily, we have an antidote. I couldn't see. That was a silly thing to do at this time of night, I guess, but where is the body? Oh, man. There? This will look a lot different in editing, I'm sure. I need to grab some water. Where's the water? That's my base. There's the water. Oh, my God. Whew. Yeah, I could not see that bear. We've got a level 3. That's got to be a wolf if it's a level 3. They were hanging around the base when we left. So I guess I shouldn't have been surprised, really. I can't see to get back up, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, please go in, son. I love you, but I can't see where I've got to go to get home. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he's going to jump on me as soon as I get up here. Oh, thank God. All right. That was harsh. That was very difficult. Drop a fuel brick in. That was good timing. All right, I need to start keeping some of this food now. So let's keep a raw liver. And just on the off chance that we've got 2 onions, we can do... Should we do a liver and onions to christen our oven? I think we should. Oh my God. Right. So I need an antidote. Let's keep one of those with me then. Thank goodness I had that. Then we'll drop some stuff off in here. Cloth. A lot of good ammo. We can make another rifle round. Only one though, after all of that. Rutting season has begun. Oh my goodness. It scared me. Alright. A little bit of biofuel cooking. Not much. And we've got some nails we can recycle. And we'll put those away. We shut the door. Oh yeah, we should refine that lithium. Right, we're going to need this. We've got our steak and some ash. Let me put the steak away. I'll have a liver. Have a couple of berries for now. Let's see how this is doing. Yeah, we need all of that potassium probably. Yeah, all of that has filled that up at least, so that's good. I'll grab the water. I'm keeping the water now in the oven. And there's our first dinner. That's our first big meal. So let's pop that away in there. Liver and onions. Look at that. It looks so tasty, but I would never eat it in real life. 35 protein, 17 fruits and vegetables, 40 hunger, and it takes you down -6 hydration. Max health, 0.18. Max stam, 0.19. So not too bad, not too bad. Nothing else we can cook, it doesn't look like. We'll need a boiling pan next, and then we'll need the oven pan. We could make some flour with all of this. Yeah, let's do it. And maybe I'll make a seed from that. Something padding around outside. We've got tomatoes I can harvest. I cannot see a thing. More tomatoes. Alright, we're doing okay on tomatoes. Let's put some potatoes in, I think. That's something we're going to need. Should we do 2 potatoes, 1 onion maybe? Yeah, we've got an onion there. Onion. Should I take that one out? I do lose a tomato. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Alright, so we're growing an onion and a potato. And we've got some wheat seeds. Pretty good. Right, lithium. How are we doing? We're going to need another... Yeah, another 1. And we're out of fuel. But we've got a lot of power, so that's good. So we want to craft a wind turbine. And that is going to cost us 175 mass. So we are going to have to recycle a bunch of stuff, but we do have nails and we do have some sticks. So we've got 100. That will give us 34.8. Right, okay, let's split a couple off until we get a good round number. Let me do this a different way. Put those in there. Let's do 50 first. Right, 130 that will be. 138. We need 175. Do we have capacity? I've just thought. Yeah, we do. Thank goodness. Okay. Do we do sticks? I think we could do some more sticks. Let's do that many. And I'm keeping the ash for now. Alright, and this is still going. We've got a little bit of iron. And some copper. And we've got this. Now, I do need to make the capacitors, which we can do now. One of, anyway. And we'll do the other one in a moment. It is daylight again. Oh, it's pretty rough. Right, we've got 10 more biofuel. Let me use what we've got in the chest. We're going to have to do some hunting, I think. Right, we're down to 6 biofuel, which is pretty rough. Whew. Right, we've got our 20 flour. Now, does flour go off? I wonder. I have no clue. We've got 5 kelp in here. And I'm thinking what I might do is try and get another liver. I know we cooked one up there for our liver and onions, but try and get another liver and make another antidote to replace what we use, possibly. I think that would be good. We need, what, one more, or can we do this? No, we can do this. Okay, awesome. And we can craft the circuit board. We've only got 20 electrical components left, of course, because we made the oven, which is a bit unfortunate. Right, there's the second board that we need. So let's start looking at power and mass for the wind turbine. We've got the power, we need the mass, we've got the boards, we've got the adhesive, 10 scrap and 2 of you. Yeah, we're good, we've got everything. So it's just a matter of generating whatever mass we need now. We need 175. Let me just get rid of those, get a nice round number. So it's gone down a little bit. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I could have just dropped that in on 100. Me split 2. Okay. And split this again, maybe. Let's split a couple of these off. I don't know if this is going to be... Let's see. Oh, a little bit over, but I'll take it. Alright, so let's get the ingredients for the wind turbine then. We needed you, 2 rope, the circuit boards, and what was it, scrap possibly? Let's get this made. Yay! Oh, that's so good. That was a hard slog getting that together. And I can recycle the pickaxe. I'll leave it in here for the moment. Oh, by the way, when I was crafting and fishing and everything, I did make a couple of heat packs and 2 strength packs, and I've put the insect repellent away because we shouldn't need that again. And we are out of fishing lures, so I do need to go and chop some trees and get some grubs if we want to do any more fishing. But let's get that wind turbine placed. And I'm going to turn the generator back on. I'm going to place this away. And we can always make more capacitors. I may as well. Well, we've got the resources. Okay, so wind turbine. Where's the best place to put this? I'm thinking, or maybe right at the back there. On the corner, and it should be far enough away from the solar panels, and hopefully we can reach that just about. Yeah, might have to redo all of this up here. All right, well, it's not generating anything at the moment, but the next storm it will. And that's getting 56% light, and so is that. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay, so that's a good start on the power generation. I need to now do some hunting. We've got 10 shotgun shells, plus whatever's in the weapon. Yeah, I think it's time. I do think it's time that we do some hunting for the fats that we're going to need to turn into biofuel. We've got a lot of food in here, which is quite a relief, to be honest. And yeah, you're growing away quite happily, so we'll try and get another plant bed tonight, maybe, if we can. That should be pretty cheap. We'll let the masters build up on its own. And we've got everything there, so we should be able to get another plant bed tonight. Let me top up the fire with a bit of wood. And we'll do another day's loot and kind of see how this goes. A lot of ammo would be nice, and I don't think we've got enough iron. I would have if I put that on. We might be able to do a lockpick when we get back. And that'll be a good start on the next day, wouldn't it? So, alright, I'll let the iron run and we'll kind of see how it goes. Whew. So, we're fed. I need to get water. And I want to really get you out of the way, wolf. Get away from my base, please. You're not going to go very far, though, are you? Okay, there we go. So I've only got one pick, and I'm wondering if I should get another one. Problem is, these things cost iron to craft. Iron and planks. I probably do need to make some planks today. Okay, well, we've got enough for what we wanted later, so... Right, we'll grab this. We've got a second pick on the go, yep. I'll run the water back upstairs, actually, before we head out for the rest of the day. That wolf's over there. We could probably finish that wolf off and get a bit of fat from that wolf. Let's see. If we bring you across the water, then you might be a bit easier to hit. But you're going to run around, of course you are. Oh god. Woo! I really am not a very good pistol user. Don't know what it is. I always find it quite difficult. I'm going to go back for the carcass at the moment. I just saw this and I thought I've got to go and get that. Yeah, I have trouble firing weapons rapidly in this game. Right, okay. Wash my hands quickly. Oh gosh, we've got this wolf here as well. Oh well. Let's get these on the fire. And I may as well put the fat in there. And that, and that. Always nice to get some extra meat, though. Keep that in there. We're good for food and everything, so I'm just going to carry on. Head out now. Okay. So, best place to get some bags. Let's go that way and go and see what's happening with the fortress. I think the fortress is over on this side. We know where the two hunter bases are now. They're by the lake that's over that way. That way. They're actually built next to each other, which is incredible. Going to make raiding them very interesting. We'll have two bases to fight at once. And two doors to get through, so that's going to be a pain. I have to start making Molotovs. I will need more plant beds, that's for sure. There's a chicken. I may as well start getting some of these fibres. Yeah, so we're just coming this way to see what's happening with the hunters that were over here. And hopefully get some good loot. Yeah, that wasn't a good bag. We need better loot than that, that's for sure. That's a bear. Now, do I head up to the fence line, hug the fence line, and then look around the corner, or go along the water? I don't know where they are. But I did think there was a base around here, maybe. We've not been over here for a long time. Ah, yes, there's the fortress. Not ideal. Right smack bang in the middle of a good locked crate area, sadly. But at least we know they're there. Alright. So this is not such good looting though. And of course we've got the bear that's running down here. Let's run down to the water. They might be fishing down here. Gosh, you can see. Yeah, they're building quite far advanced. That's a deer. We've got a wolf here. We're far enough away from those guys. And we've got rogues camped on the beach. Lovely. Yeah, pretty much a no-go area. I think I'm gonna head back over this way again. So we've got rogues there. We've got the fortress up on the hill over there. And yeah. I mean, there's a lot of map left open to us. We're not boxed in or anything. But it does mean that one of my favourite areas now is probably a no-go. But by having those two normal hunters, the small and the medium camped at the same location, it does leave the rest of the map nice and clear for us. Which is good. Yeah, you're far enough away. Right, let's get some wood. Let's get some more ore. Try and look for bags. Look for scrap. We're going to need a lot of scrap. We can always come here for lock crates, because there's often a lock crate right in that area there where I'm pointing with the axe. Quite regularly found them there. But good confirmation that that's where the fortress is, so we know where all of the hunters are now. Okay, I'm looking for bags, but there's a bear here. I really wanted the wood. There's a lot of wood around here. Yeah, if I get too close, it's gonna follow me. Oh, hi. Yeah, let's leave it. I'll have to get some from somewhere else. It's fine. There's plenty of places around here. There's a bag. Let's go for that. There's a rabbit. Okay, so we need a lot of these now. Okay, we've got a wolf. Bear over there. I really want those medicinal plants. Let me grab that. Nah, I'll leave it. Okay, we've got some wood down here. Is that a bit of ore? Yeah, we can get this. This is zinc. We need that. And we're going to need a bunch of zinc for the boiling pan is the next thing we want to craft. That's going to be like 8 ingots, which is going to take a while to gather. We're not going to have that before winter, I don't think. And then, of course, the baking pan is like a load more. Yikes. Huge stutter. Only happens in this game as well. Something about maybe the way the OBS captures it. I might need to check my my settings, maybe. Only having the problem with this game, so... Oh, scrap. Yes, please. Okay, I'm just following the loot, really. We'll grab lithium if we see it, but I'm not specifically coming over here for lithium. A lot of berries today. That's pretty nice. Should make planks, shouldn't I? I don't have much wood, but let's start making some planks because we're going to need that for the plant bed. Don't know if we'll be able to do the plant bed and the lockpick, but I'm going to give it a try. Let's get this ore. Nice bit of iron, couple of pieces. Is that? I think it might be. I don't think that is potassium on the left there. Could be though, it's very bright. Potassium. God damn it. Okay. Bear. There's a bear here, isn't there? Alright. Good. I'll make some more planks in a second. Oh, another tree log there. A bit of scrap. Lovely. Need so much of that. Especially making all these pickaxes. Forever running out of scrap. Although this is a great area to get some. It's nice and easy to spot over here. Need to do a few more days of looting like this. I'm wondering, we do need some food. Let's get this wolf. Because I want that berry. And we do need the biofuel. And we'll buy a water source so we can wash our hands. Just one. Okay, let's get this wool. Yikes. Do a quick reload. How many shotgun? Yeah, we've got a few left. We're good. Nice, we've got a liver. I wonder if we can make the tonic by the time we get back, the antidote. Not sure. Kind of see how it goes. I didn't bring a canteen with me, which is a little bit of a worry. Well, we're heading home now anyway. Let's make some more planks. We'll carry on picking up wood. I see a bag up there. We've got a bear. And another bear. Now I wonder if the rogues that were down there have gone. I'd like this scrap. I'm going for it. Yeah, let's go this way and see whether the rogues have moved or not. We should be able to bypass them if they are here anyway. There's so much stuff on the ground here. It's very difficult just to spot little bits and pieces. I've not noticed any wheat for a long time. Right, there's a bag over there. There's one here. It's kind of funny how the areas change, especially with the seasons moving along so quickly. Okay, another bit of wood, a couple of bits. Looks like they've moved. They were around here, weren't they? Yeah, we should be good here then. I'm going to make some more planks. We'll have another berry, a couple of berries actually. Shame I've not bought any water with me. Right, let's see what else we've got around here. Let me do a quick save. I see a berry. The fact that the bear is here, to me, is a good indication that the rogues have definitely moved on. Rutting season. Did I see a moose walking over there? Got to be careful if it is a moose, not to get too close. And there's quite a fun introduction, rutting season, for the moose. Makes them more dangerous. Okay, it's still very pleasant considering we're heading rapidly into winter. Okay, we're getting a good amount of iron. Something I wish we had with some of the equipment in this game, the refinery for example, I'd love the ability to be able to queue up a set of, you know, ores to refine, so that once you've done a batch of iron, for example, it could go on to the next thing in the queue. Assuming you've got enough power, of course. That would be nice. Some broader controls for that sort of thing would be nice. Some automation. Maybe an automation update one day. Because right now, the base is generating power passively while we're out, but we're not actually refining any ore. It's probably finished by now. I mean, you could put a big, huge stack of ore in and obviously it will just work its way through it. But if you want to do more than one or two, I guess you would just expand the slots and then you could have them all going at once, but that is so power hungry. You're kind of limited, really. Everything is just about having enough power in this game. A bit of iron. And a bear. You coming this way? You decided against it. Good choice. I'm going to try and get this. And I messed that up. We'll try and hug the rock. He got a bit tangled in the trees, thank goodness. Oh, there's a bit of wood here. Okay, anything down here? Maybe, bear. Let's go this way then. Wolf. Now you see a bit of scrap. And a bear, of course. It's always a bear. And there is a carrot. I got strangled in a tree there. And a berry across the water. And a bit of scrap. And I thought I saw a bag, yeah, here. Ah, good. Good haul today. Very good haul. So I want to get this back because I'd love to make the antidote with this liver. If it doesn't go off, we'll see. I think I've been reasonably quick. I'd hope that it would last long enough for me to just get back and make this before it goes rotten. I'll have to see. I've got a wolf. I'm going to stop for the wood because, you know, we need the planks. Here's my stamina. Kind of running low, but I think we'll be good now. We're not far. Oh yeah, we're very much out of food. About as low as I've let it get for a while. Not like me. I forgot to grab protein bars and a couple of waters, but it's fine. And taking out that bear last night down here in the dark, I could not see anything. That was very difficult. And we got infected. Sometimes you just have to risk stuff. Like this, I would like the bag. I know there's a wolf. Where did I see the wolf? Oh, well, I'm going to get it. It's an ammo bag. It's important. There he is. And I'll have the scrap and we should be good to get back up. Yeah, we're good. We did it. Right, first things first, let's get this liver in there. And those, and actually I'm just going to eat the carrot. And we want a fuel brick. And we're good for that, so that's fine. Yeah, we need a deposit all button. Definitely need a deposit all button. Alright, let's get some stuff refining. So we've got enough to do a lockpick. What do we want to refine? Okay, and I should probably make that other capacitor. Did I not have? Oh, I didn't finish that off, did I? Okay, let's grab the tonic. Did we need 3? We needed 3. And luckily I have some medicinal plants now. I may as well make an extra one. And we need water. Let's have some food. Should we eat our liver and onions? I want to save it. I'll eat the normal liver and we'll have a steak as well. We're good for vegetables actually, so that's good. Okay, so we need that. We need the liver and the kelp, and we can make the antidote. Nice. And I'll put the light on. That one can go away, and we're making one in our inventory. Alright. So we should be able to make the second one of those. Perfect. And then semiconductors wise, we need refined silicon, which we have a bunch of. So let's do, what, 6 of those? Is it a couple? Yeah. Oh, we need obsidian again. All right, well, I'll do the refined silicon. So plant bed. I think we want the plant bed first. Let's get the 100 mass back up. I need 10 planks, 6 scrap, and 8 cordage. There we go. We'll put that away. 10 planks. And, oh, I've forgotten. 6 scrap. Okay, well that's cheaper at least. Good. And I will also grab something else to put the plant bed on because I want to turn this around so we've got 2 of them this way. And I think, let's just see if we can see. It is very dark. Do we have a light? Let me grab out of here. Okay, let's see if we can look around here. So is this just a small platform? Oh god, I didn't think that was going to happen. Yes, it is. Okay. I'll put that there for now. This is floating, unfortunately, but we're going to put in a proper platform there. Let's get that built. I'll put in one of these foundations. There we go. And I'm going to need 10 of these, don't forget. Right, we need 100 mass. I need 2 more cordage. You've finished refining. So you can go in there. Can make another one of those. May as well. And let's drop this in there. We need a bit of mass. So these 6 of these should do. 3.6. Let's make it up to 10. 8, 10. There we go. That should do it. And I've got my platform now. So I want that under there, I guess. Yeah. And then we need to move this, which is not going to be easy at night. And it doesn't look like I've placed the platform properly. Unfortunately. Believe it or not, I'm going to have to move some things. Let's try and do it this way then. Is that right? Is that on the edge? Oh, it's because that's there. So that was fine. Okay. Right. Let's place this properly then. I'll walk around with it here. So I think it'll be easier. And we'll place this one over here. I want it to be fairly level. We'll place the other one next to it and get that planted up. Gosh, it's very cold out there. So we need 3 mass and that will be almost ready to go. May as well hang on now. Okay, so we've got some potassium. Can drop those away. We can make some more ammo. Oh my goodness. 2. Amazing. Keep that there, and then I'll need the other thing for the plant bed. So we're going to want potatoes and onions, aren't we? I think. There we go. And we can always grow some more wheat a bit later on. Right, let's see if we can get this made. Yes, perfect. Then we can reach both of these from the window. And I'll need that. Grab this, drop the fuel brick in before we forget. And top up the generator. And we're out of biofuel. Gosh. All right. And we'll walk around and place this one. I will put... Actually, that little piece there can go along here, and then the stairs can go off there, so that'll work. But let's do this. So we'll put these kind of close together, but not too close. We just want to be able to reach them from the windows, honestly. There we go, and we will plant up onions and potato. We'll drop water and fertilizer in there. Drop another water. Okay, so that is good. Now, this... I knew this would come in handy eventually. We're going to want to put this over here. And I'll want to spin it around. But I need to move these stairs first. Oh, great. Okay. Come on, game. I need to see what I'm doing, game. Man, you've gone all dark on me. I'm kind of keeping an eye on that animal. Don't know what it is. But at least we have a little area for the garden there. We might need more stairs. Looks a bit steep. Honestly. Can you not... Am I in the way? That's the problem, isn't it? I'm going to fall off this rock, I'm pretty sure. Are you going to go there? Okay. I don't love this. But it's fine, we can hop between them for now. Alright, let's get the glow light out so we can kind of see back here. I might need another light. That's actually not placed too badly. That I think looks like the centre of the platform. And there's one either side, so... Yeah, that's pretty good. We need some water. But otherwise, we are good. Okay, let's put this back in the workbench. So we get a bit of passive light round here. Now, is it worth me moving this a little bit over? Well, we need water for sure. So let me run down and get that. Pop those away. We've got you. So we need all of those filled up. Yep, let's do that. Nice and early. Yeah, this is a little odd, isn't it? Might rejig that. What are you that you've been hanging around as a wolf? Okay. It's been there all evening. There's a lot of wolves nearby. Oh, there's a bear down there. Very dark. Still, very early in the morning, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we should get this ore. So the stairs here doesn't interfere, and we can just simply do this and walk around. And we could put more plant beds here. We can put one there, if we wanted to. But I do like the idea of being able to just use these ones through the window. They're pretty well lined up. And that makes use of this bit of seeding that we had left over. So yeah, that works for now. What I might do is put a walkway here and then have the stairs coming off, but I think it would be very weird. I need to think about the layout here. Anyway, I think we have made really good progress today. We've got enough iron for a lockpick. We need the mass, but that's something we can get generated fairly quickly. I'll drop that away. And we've got a plane going over. I could also use this iron. We only need one. And we could make 2 ingots towards the boiling pan. We're going to need 5 for the boiling pan. And 6 for the baking pan. There goes the plane again. They like flying above our base, don't they? And they're heading over that way. Wonder if they're going to crash over there. They might crash into that mountain. Yeah, they're going to disappear from view now. Quite a good draw distance. You might want to pull up and just still see it. Yeah, it flew. Yeah, it's gone off the map. All right. Well, I think, yeah, this has been a good day. I'm going to leave it here for now and we'll come back and continue on with the power grind. We're going to need more obsidian to make the semiconductors and we can make another circuit board. And for the capacitors, we're going to need a bit more lithium. So those need that. Yep. So these go together and those go together. Okay. And we've only got 19 electrical components, which could become a bit of a problem. I'm keeping the water in here now because we've got the oven storage as well, which we're not using as much as we could, but it's all good. If I could get some potatoes, we've got plenty of fish in the fridge. We've got the flour. We need lard, which we make using... Oh, where do we make lard? Is that it on our person? I've seen it somewhere. Let me have a look. Have I skipped over it here? Oh, here it is. Oh, you need the boiling pan to make lard? Okay, we're working on the boiling pan then. So I can make 2 ingots towards the boiling pan and then we'll need another 3 plus 25 zinc. Okay, I'm doing it. I know I said I was going to go for the lockpick, but gosh, we need stuff. We need to get working on that boiling pan if we want to make some better food. Oh gosh, so much to do in this game all the time. Anyway, we should eat and drink. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this one. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.